to join the chat room. That's I'm going to fill the YouTube link now so that in case you are finding it very difficult to join us in the what's it called? You're finding it difficult to join us in the Zoom, you can connect to us via the YouTube channel. Yeah, so almost done. So that's it. We can rescue those that some people already chatting about that they can't join, but we just have to help them do justice to joining. Um, all right, so we sorry, okay. All right, so we so in case you are finding it very difficult now, I'm doing the link on the chat box. You can, in case you can't join the meeting, you can also join us via the chat. So you can also watch it in YouTube. I've sent a link for those that can't join. You can also watch it in YouTube. So you can connect with us in YouTube and watch. Mr. Goody Goody, I noticed one of your, please ensure you have an accurate record today. It's very important. Was some record, there was no phone number and no email in some record, and yet they were part of your raffle draw. So please, that shouldn't repeat itself again. It's very important. Who doesn't have a complete record is not entitled to be part of that program. Please, let's stick to the policy. It's very important. So, like I said, planning is very, very crucial to us, and we need it helps us to achieve great success if we're able to utilize. Then I said hard work. When you plan, it helps to collapse years of hard work because it gives a clear pictures of your direction, where you are going to, and you're able to achieve with your result. Now, there are some things you need to. I asked this particular question, was not last week, and I said, why do we plan? Now, I think some people were trying to give me some explanation. So can somebody help me recap that aspect again? Now, why do we plan? Somebody want to help me out again. Why do you need to plan? Because some of us don't really know planning. Why do we plan? Because it's the bedrock of everything I want to do. So why do we do that? Somebody want to help me out. Why do we plan? Because if we does someone we have someone in the house that want to help me, want to attend to that. Can I see your hands up if you want to, or you can drop it on the chat box, the reason why we have to plan. Do I have some in the house? Okay. All right. So now I quickly want to chip in these. Some of the reasons why do we need to plan? Please take note of this because it is very, very important. Now, the reason why we plan was planning itself serve as a bedrock. It is the very foundation upon which our which successful endeavors are built. Now, whatever thing you want to achieve in life, for example, you want to increase your degree. Maybe you have BSc and you want to become a master degree holder. Preparation have to go into play. You have to keep some savings aside. Now, in the process of keeping some savings aside, you are actually making plans towards actualizing that goal of becoming a master degree holder. You start reading your books, preparing, because there's an endeavor you want to achieve. You start preparing for an exam because we are planning towards achieving master degree certificate that will help you. And in doing this, there is something that we call process. There is something that we call process, and it involves a thoughtful and strategic processing of outlining goals will be achieved. Now, when process is in place, I tell people something, success is not a destination. Let me be sincere to you. I am now successful. I have arrived where I'm going. Success is a journey. Success is a process. Now, somebody made a statement, said, if you are into business, you are doing business and your business does not have process. You don't have a process, how you start your business, how you run your business, what you do in the process in your business, then you practically do not have business. Let me give a scenario. For example, now you have a business and you make 10 million naira in your business. Well, making 10 million naira for the first time could be a miracle. But what would you do to repeat that same goal, to repeat the achievement of that same goal? And what you are doing or what you're going to do to achieve that same goal is called process. Achieving the same goal or even more is called process. So it's very important because it is a process that will help you know that, okay, this is how I can achieve this goal. This is the destination. This is the journey I'm going to take to achieve this goal. And during your process, you must identify the necessary steps and the preparation you are going to take to overcome some potential challenges. Are we together? So it is very, very crucial that you must understand this, that there is a goal that must be achieved. When you set a goal, because the challenge that we have is that 98% of us set goals, but we do not put in consideration the process that we will use to achieve that goal. We do not put into consideration the process that we will use to achieve that goal. And that's why at times achieving said goals becomes so like a mountain top for us, so becomes so difficult for us to achieve. and become so challenging. Because imagine somebody said, okay, by the end of this year, I want to have acquired XYZ skill. Probably by the end of this first quarter, I want to acquire a particular skill. And knowing fully well that in acquiring this skill, it might take you at least a month, take you at least 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks to at least master the fundamental of this skill. And you know that one of the process that you're going to that is going to be part of this skill that you want to acquire is to identify where are you to acquire this skill. I just say, I want to acquire a particular skill. And you are not putting into consideration where you want to acquire the skill, how you want to acquire the skill, how long will this skill going to take you to acquire. What you just want to do is you want to acquire a skill. Then if you acquire this skill, what will this skill do for you? Now, when you do that, you are actually taking yourself through a process that will help you actualize that particular goal that you have set for yourself. And I want you to know something, that when you're making your plans, there are some things you need to take note. There are some significant things you need to take note of. Number one is your guidance, your guiding force. Now, planning itself acts as a guiding force for you, because you know what it does. You know what it does. What it does is that it helps to steer you towards achieving that your desired objective, because it's a guiding force. It guides you, and because it guides you, it will help you, it will steer you, and it will organize you towards achieving that your desired objective. Because you know that you will need at least 300 hours, or you're going to need at least 6 weeks for you to achieve this particular set goals. Now, because you've planned towards it, you know that 6 weeks is dedicated for achieving this thing. For example, now we have a training now, and some of us are here today because we know that it is something that I have to just come here to come and learn 1 or 2 things, gather 1 or 2 informations that can help me make my informed decision. And the other thing again our planning can do for us is that it can provide us a structured framework for action. You know, when you plan, set goals, when you set goals, you break down your into achievable tasks. Because you break them down into actionable tasks that you can run with. So when we do that, it helps us to convert our ideas that we have in our mind into a tangible thing. But at times we have, it helps us to achieve that particular goal. So at times, when we have dreams, they are just imagination. When we have dreams, they are just imagination. But we need to see, okay, what do I do? Or how do I bring this imagination into reality? And that is why you need to plan. And when you plan, it serves as a framework action we take to actualize those set goals. So it acts as a framework, the action you will take to actualize that goals. So it is very, very crucial for us. And again, we need to know that planning enables us to have a proactive approach. It enables us to have a proactive approach. Number, the first one I said, it serves as a guiding force, because you need something to get. Just imagine you growing up, or probably you have a child is growing up. There is no father, there's no mother, there are no elderly people or mature people or adults around to guide that child towards the principle of life. Now, that child can grow up and just pick up anything he feels like. We go to school because we feel that school can guide us towards the principle of life. towards the principle of education, and it's going to make us a better person. So planning, one, provide a guiding force for us. And number two, it gives us framework. It provides us framework for the actions that we are going to take to accomplish some goals. So framework for our actions. Then the third one I mentioned is it provides a proactive approach that we can use to accomplish our goals. So most times, what the planning does is that it encourages a proactive mindset. When you see people that are breaking grounds, achieving success, setting goals and accomplishing those goals, most times you wonder how they do it. It is what we know as a proactive approach, because you don't wait for people to push you to do some things. You do some things because you've already seen ahead. You've planned towards it. You know what? At a particular set time, this and this and this and this are what I want to accomplish. And you start preparation. You want to prepare for an exam. You don't wait until the exam date before you start reading. You read ahead and prepare yourself for the exam. A proactive approach. So, and this is very, very important for us, because the planning, when you don't plan, they always tell us that when you fail to plan, you do what? You plan to fail. And it is very, very critical. Now, every week, I tell my students that there is no week that should go without you making your plans. So the way it works, let me quickly tell us this, is the way it works is that most times, when you make out your plans for the new week, you try to look for accountability partner. Accountability partner are people that you fear more, people that you fear most, people that you think they can hold you accountable. When you set goals for yourself, this is what I want to achieve. Please write it down. Be deliberate in writing down those goals. You know what it does for you? You know, the way your brain works is that when you don't tax your brain, they tend to feel that you have a whole time to achieve a whole lot. And it's not so. Every minute, every hours, every seconds have their own responsibility. So when you do not write this thing down and meditate over it, your brain will not know that it has a task to execute. So when you wake up in the morning without any goal, without any plan, it looks as if you have so much time for yourself, Whereas if you have make your plans, you will realize only time of that day is not even enough for you. It's not even enough for you. And it will help you to curb wastage, unnecessary things that will be distracting. It will let you to avoid things that will not allow you to accomplish that goal for that day. Now, let's be sincere to you. If you can be deliberate to start creating your plan, if you can deliberate, so you know what, I want, because the pains, you know, one thing I tell people that the pain is not in you achieving your goal. The first pain is not in you achieving your goal. The first pain is in you sitting down and putting down your goals. Now, let me tell you, if you cannot put down your goals for the week or for the month, you are indirectly communicating failure to yourself. I repeat again, if you cannot put down your goal for the week, for the month, you are indirectly communicating failure Because that is how it works. Little things goes a long way. It matters a lot. It matters a lot. Because you cannot achieve success in a bigger thing and begin to fail in a smaller one. Yeah. There are times that you may encounter disappointment. Disappointment does not mean failure. Let me stretch that for you. Being disappointed, or you might disappoint someone in the process of you trying to accomplish a goal, mean that you have failed. But when you have refused to set your goals and run with it, irrespective of the difficulties that might come your way, that means you have failed. Are we together? Are we together? Now, failure is not in you falling down, because when you fall down, you will rise up again. Failure is in you when you refuse or when you don't want to rise again. Somebody fall does not mean that person has failed. So for the fact that you do not put down, set your goals last week, this is the second week of the month. This is the second week. If you are counting 52 weeks in this year, you just use the second week of the year. You have 50 more weeks to go. And you will think that 50 weeks is a whole lot. But my brother, before you blink your eyes twice, the 50 weeks has ended. Now, when you make your plans, you set your goals, you have your accountability partner that will hold you responsible, that you will report to, or that you will rub your minds with, so that you guys can discuss if this thing is going in the right directions or not. Or probably at times you can fail. It is possible you fail even in the process of you setting your goals and running with it. You fail. You can't, let me be sincere to you, even the greatest person, that people that set great goals and accomplish it, at some point in their life, they've set goals that they failed. So that you will not fail, or that you can't fail, is an understatement. But the question is, in the midst of the goals that you are setting, can you identify the ones that you are achieving week in, week out, week in, week out? So it is the compilation of those things that helps you accomplish what you have set for yourself. Are we together? I hope I'm communicating to you. So it is a compilation of these things that helps you today for free that moving forward, you might have challenges, you might have some difficult moments, you might have some ups and downs, but be deliberate, be determined to say, you know what, these things I have penciled down, come rain, come shine, I am going to achieve them. The year is very fresh, and it is much more easier for us to set some great goals for ourselves. In our businesses, you might set goals, and there are so many goals that you can set for yourself. In our family, we can set goals. There are goals that we can set for ourselves. Now, you need to start. Let me give a scenario. Somebody says, for financial goals, says, in this year, I want to make 100 million naira. I say of 100 million naira. Now, 100 million naira looks so very, very huge, isn't it? Now, if we break down 100 million naira, in a month, 100 naira in a month is less than 10 million. Are we together? Now, it might be easier to achieve a goal of 10 million naira, for example, than to begin to pursue a goal of 100 million naira. Because you know that the compilation of this stuff makes up volume that you are looking for. Now, even though you could not meet up your goal of achieving 10 million naira in a month, you know that you've set some goals and you are already in the track record that will help you achieve this, and you start pursuing, you start moving. It is possible you fail in your first month, your second month, your third month, but I can bet you are not the same person you used to be. That's number one. Number two, you've learned other ways on how you cannot generate revenue for your business. And number three, you found other ways that you can begin to build revenues into your business. And before what is happening, you begin to grow in capacity, in strength. Now, most times the journey is never an easy task. It is never. There are ups and downs because there are times that it looks so difficult for you. It looks so challenging because the mountain before you is 10 times taller than what you even expect. But you don't have choice. See, you have three options. For that mountain before you, there are three options. And if you must succeed, there are two you must. There are two you must utilize. There are them that you must utilize. Now, they might be so challenging, but you just have to. Now, it's either you go through the mountain, you climb it, or you go around it. There is no going back. The third one is going back. When you go back, that means that thing has actually failed. But you don't have choice. You have to go through it. Go through it by climbing it, or you go around it. Because there must be a way. There must be a way. What if I told you that mountain you think is seen in front of you that is scaring you is just a mirage? So you have to keep going. Are we together? Now, it is important you set goals. For those of us that are in the VIP class, we started going through the goal settings, videos. For those of us that activated our account in the download, there is a training tools in goal settings among the courses that you're supposed to take. So, and what get us started in the new year. In the new year, because as a real estate person, you must be ready, you must start preparing financial goal, what you want to achieve for the year. And this gives you an idea of, okay, how many inspections will I do? How many clients will I get? I can achieve this goal. So you begin to think towards that direction. What do I need to put in place? What other knowledge or information do I need? I tell people something again. You see, most times the reason why is not that we are not doing well, but in some cases, the reason why we are not doing well as expected, could be because of the level of information we have about the business that we are doing. And what do you do to overcome that? You need to expose yourself as many information as possible. You need to learn, unlearn, and relearn. So by doing this, you'll be amazed the way this your capacity is growing. Because the capacity you have last year should not be the same capacity you're going to end this year with. You need to increase in capacity. Are we together? So one other areas again I'm going to look into. We're also going to talk about still on our goal settings. These areas, I think we're going to do some. There's what we call. Most times, some of us there's what we call workbook planner. Workbook planner helps you to plan your day. It helps you to plan your day. It helps you, that particular goal that you have set for yourself, it helps you to break it down into into smaller tasks that can be executed. That can be executed. So it helps us to break it down into smaller tasks that can be executed. Now, the reason why the workbook is very, very important is because you can see your data. I say, for example, now I want to read my Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I want to read it within a year. Now, and I know that if I read this book, I will get more insight. I will be a better trainer. I will understand the principle of life more, ways to do businesses more. I understand, I will have an insight on so many things that can help to transform my world. And it will also help to build my spiritual man. Now, and I said I want to read my Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Now, let me give you this. You can decide to pick it up and read it from Genesis to Revelation as a novel within a day. Now, the understanding you will have in it might not be as much as somebody that says he wants to break it down into a year book. And he will pick it maybe on daily basis, read a particular section, digest it, and put it into use. Now, the understanding this person will have will be far, far more than the person that just pick it up and read it within a day. So the same way is our goal settings. The same way is our goal settings. That is why we have long-term and short-time goal. Most times we underestimate our capacity. And that is why most of us, we set short-term goals. We want to achieve this goal under 6 months, under 1 year. And I will have some people, what is your long-term goal? They give an now, somebody might tell you, if you have somebody now say, what is your goal? Somebody will say, be successful. Please, you want to be successful is never a goal. You will be successful. So you need to be specific. You need to be specific. Somebody that reads his Bible from Genesis to Revelation for 1 year, to him is success. He has read it and is successful. Somebody that reads the same Bible for 1 year and put into practical use, transformation of it in his business, is also a successful person. Now, the difference is that they both have their different measure of success. That's why your yearbook will guide you, yearbook planner guide you through. So we'll just look at, let me look at the yearbook guide planner guide you through. As you break them down into smaller tasks, it helps you guide you through how you can achieve those goals on daily basis. So let me just quickly look at some minutes, please. So I want to see what this guy about, because we are going to be putting this measure together, especially for those of us that are in the VIP group. So I will just make it here, and I will allow us to start putting our own pieces together, because we won't allow this year to go without us having a measurable goal, because your goal has to be measurable. If it is not measurable, then you are not making a plan, making any headway. Okay, I think, let me see. I'm trying to pull out this information so that I can be on the same page. Okay. Okay. So number one, see the workbook planner itself. Like I mentioned, some of us might be knowing what is this work? Let me ask, let me even ask in the group. Maybe somebody will just quickly give us an heads up in the group. Does anybody have or do I have anybody that have set their goals with the workbook planner before? I've set goal with workbook planner before. Let me put your hands up. Does anybody have an understanding what workbook planner is all about? I have understanding what workbook planner is all about. Okay, can I say hand up? Okay, now I'll quickly going to give you some, let's give, because we're going to work with it, use it, and we'll be having, the VIP is very important. Like I said, we're going to have a partner in VIP group. It's really for us, it's for us to track the general group, but the VIP, we should be able to handle that so that we can have, we can make an edit. Now, you see, the first thing you need to know is that when making your plans, we should have it at the back of your mind that there's what we call the short-term goal and it's called the long-term goal. Now, these things are very, very crucial in your planning. Most times, like I said, you underrate what you can achieve in 10 years' time. For example, I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old, and all I just want is let me just achieve something this year. Let me just achieve something this year. Now, you will get something this year, but suppose you didn't get that something this year, what will happen the next year again? You have to repeat all over. Achieving great goals doesn't work that way. Most times, achieving great goals takes a longer period of time. And most of us, again, in some cases, when we set long-term goal, we don't put our age bracket into consideration. If I'm 30 years today, and I'm setting a 10 years goal, that means 10 years from now, I'll be 50 years. So where will I be at that age 40? So I look at this analysis and I'll be able to break them down into jobs, even on yearly, used to set yearly goal. Year one, I want to run a 5 years course. That means if I'm 30 today, in 5 years' time, I will be 35. That period of time, would I be married? You need to factor those things into plan. Or if I'm already married, within that period of time, how many children would I have gotten? Is it 1 or 2? These factors will play a crucial role in your long-term goal. Or probably, I am married, I have children. My children is in primary school. In 10 years from now, or 5 years from now, where would they be? They are part of your long-term goal. Don't wait until that time comes before you begin to prepare for it. Don't wait. In fact, it makes life much easier when you start preparing for it earlier. And a lot of factors you need to consider are put into it. So break them down. Your short time are the immediate plan you have to achieve. The immediate plan that we have to achieve to keep us moving. And most times, what you don't know is that it's your long-term goal, you break down into short term. From your short term, break them down into tasks. Now, somebody says he wants to be the best in mathematics. You know quite all right that you must enroll in mathematics school. You must get a teacher. You want to be the best in mathematics. In how many years' time do you want to do that? In how many years' time? Is it today, tomorrow, in 1 year time, in 3 years' time, in 5 years' time? You break them down. And one thing you must know, when you're setting that your goal, whether it is a long time or a short time, there's what we call SMART. SMART means that your goal must be specific. Specific. I want to be the best. The best what? The best in mathematics. I want to make money. How much do you want to make? Be specific. Measurable. Your goal must be measurable and it must be achievable. I keep echoing this. It must be achievable. In life, even though miracle happen in some cases, just like Mommy Z just woke up one morning today and she became a millionaire. Then she became a millionaire. Mommy Z, that people are just donating different. How many of us know Mommy Z? Let me know, be sure that I'm talking to the right audience. I know Mommy Z. Let me see your hand up. I heard about Mommy Z on Twitter. Can I see your hand up? I heard about Mommy Z. Mrs. Justina, you want to help me out? I heard about Mommy Z. Okay. You want to help me out? Okay, Choice, you want to help me out? You know about Mommy Z. What happened to Mommy Z?
Good afternoon, sir. I just heard about her recently, how she tweeted about waking up in the morning, 4 a.m. to prepare a meal for her husband to go to work, and from there, donation started coming. I don't know the full details of the story, but she's trending.
That is it. You know the way these women normally, women of the Gen Z ladies. Somebody says she wakes up 4 a.m. in the morning to prepare food for her husband. The Gen Z started insulting her that how can you wake up by 4 a.m. that they cannot feed themselves on any man. Now, the woman planned her time to wake up 4 a.m. to prepare food for her husband. She planned her time. In some cases, she has to go to bed early because she wants to wake up that particular time to prepare meal for her husband. But as luck will have it, this turned out to be a fortune for her. It turned out to be a fortune for her, and today she's enjoying that evidence. She's enjoying it because it is very, very special for her. Because her own goal was, let me wake up and prepare food for my husband. Now, your goal has to be relevant. The goal has to be relevant to your circumstance, relevant to your direction, relevant to your purpose in life, relevant to where you are going, and it will be time bound. When you set a goal that is not time bound, that there is no time tied to it. Now, most times I tell people, somebody will tell you that, please, I will try and make it possible as soon as possible. Please, as soon as possible is a no time situation. So most times, even when we set time bound, even when we are time bound for our goals and we fail, does not mean that we have failed. Are we together? It simply means you should rise up and run again. You should rise up and run again. Be sure that you are going, or you are moving towards the direction that you have designed for yourself. When you set goals time bound, you need to do everything possible. Add all the components, work out the components, be convinced in your mind that you are working it out. Be convinced in your mind that you are working it out. It makes you become a better person. That's why high performance people are always time bound. They don't have time to waste. They are always on the move because they know the importance of time. They know the importance of time because they've gotten to a bridge that they're not going back anymore. And it speaks volume. Now, when you set your goals, you have to break down those goals into smaller tasks. Like I said, the large goal, okay, I want to make 10 million naira. The question is, how do I make it? Do I need to learn new skill? Now, how long is it going to take me to learn this new skill? Is it going to take me 2 months, 3 months to learn this new skill? You are already breaking down into skill. You know that you're going to learn new skill. Now, after learning this new skill, what do I do before I can learn this new skill? I need to enroll. I want to enroll. So I have to take myself to go online, look for the school or for the training platform where I will join. Then begin to follow their curriculum on daily basis. What I need to learn today, what I need to learn tomorrow, the video I want to watch, how many minutes, how many hours. I need to create that time. So tasks, break them down. If I need to sell a particular product, what is the product am I selling? Where will I find those products? Where will I find the people that buy this product? How will I connect with people that buy? I'm breaking them down into tasks. Okay. Are we together? So it is very, very, because time does not allow us, we won't be able to do much on this. But when you are breaking them down into tasks again, what you also need to do is that your tasks must be a daily, there must be there's what we call, please take note in your goal settings. Time you break down that large goals into smaller tasks, there's what we call your daily task list. If you check my system, always every time there's this particular for some of us that use if you use, I think that software too is on your phone. Sticker, it is called Sticker. You can see, you can go to your Play Store and check. You can check tax, just tax, daily tax app, daily tax app. You will see some app that you can connect with now on your phone. Even you can even see sticker. So I normally use sticky note to say. I use sticky notes. Now, what sticky notes is that I was able to break down my tasks for the day, things I'm supposed to do for the day. I break them down. So I create a list for them. In some cases, I don't finish them all, but at least it gives me guides on how my day should be. That is why most times it look as if my schedules are always very, very, very tight. I had to make sure that these things are accomplished. And in some cases, I still do not complete them. But the joy is that we are moving towards a direction. We are on a journey going somewhere. Now, there's also what we call, apart from the daily task list that you must plan for, your daily plan. That one can have your daily planning, you have your weekly overview. At the end of the week, you need to look at these tasks to see the ones that you were able to accomplish, to see the ones that you could not accomplish, and see why you could not accomplish it. Now, let me quickly tell us this again. Goals. Sometimes when we set some goals, what we fail to do is that we fail to identify people that can help us achieve those goals. We fail to identify, because some goals you will set, you need people that will help you identify these goals. Your own responsibility might be looking for those people or building relationship that will help you accomplish those goals. I hope I'm communicating to us. Then when you have your weekly overview, you gives you an idea of, okay, I've set these tasks. Is the task list. These are the task lists that make up the goals I'm looking for, I want to achieve. So which one did I not get from it? If I'm a realtor, I know that, okay, my daily task, my task this week, some of the tasks I do this week is to generate leads. I'm into real estate. I know that some of the tasks I'm going to do this week is to generate lists, then make it measurable. How many leads am I generating? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 leads I want to generate. Because you know that it's not all of that will convert to money for you. So I want to generate 3,000 leads. Now, how many was I able to generate? How many was I able to generate for that week? I wasn't able to generate more than 300. Why couldn't I generate up to 1,000? So your overview at the end of the week, why couldn't I generate up to 1,000? So you analyze and see, okay, so that the following week you need to see how you can improve on the why. Because it is when you satisfy the why that you'll be sure that you are getting results and you'll be making success. Are we together? Then your monthly goals. When you're setting your monthly goals, it is very important that that big jump goal you set for yourself for the year, that big jump goals that you set for yourself for the year, you need to break it down into a monthly goals that you have to accomplish. Monthly goals that you have to accomplish. And in doing that, you need to prioritize some of those goals. Which of the goal here has a higher priority? That if the top 3 goals for that month that you have to do. Every other goal depends on. There's a book. I want to remember that the author again, but the title is "Eat That Frog." Eat that frog. So that book actually analyzed. It actually explained that for every goal that you set for yourself, for every task that you set for yourself, strive to do the most difficult ones first. It says when you do the most difficult one of that goal, every other ones becomes easy. It says when you do the most difficult one, every other goals becomes easy. And that is how it works. Then the other thing again you need to look at in your book plan, like I said, the first thing in your work planner workbook, your planner workbook, the first thing you need to look at that I mentioned is in your goal setting. Ensure that that goal is smart. It is smart. The goal is smart and able to break it down, and you can break them down into smaller tasks. A smart goal, you should be able to break them down into smaller tasks. That is number one. Then number two, ensure that out of it, you're able to get your daily tasks. Your daily tasks. So it is called the daily task list. And you can also run a weekly overview. Overview is looking at, okay, what did I achieve this year? What could I not do that I can still carry over into the new week and see if I can accomplish them. Then the other aspect is your monthly goals, because your monthly goals are broken down into your weekly goals. Your weekly goals are broken down into your daily tasks. Is that clear? So when you do the smaller thing, you achieve the smaller thing, the bigger one becomes easier. David said, "This I can kill Goliath." Not because he could kill Goliath, or not because he was just flaunting that he wants to kill Goliath because Goliath is big. No, because he knew that he had success in the smaller things. He fought with bear. He fought with bear, and he killed bear. And when he saw lion, like, okay, this one too looks bigger like the bear I killed, even though he never knew that lion was more fierce than the bear. He saw the little, he tried a little, he achieved success in a little thing, and he was able to carry that success into killing lion. So he has killed bear, he has killed lion. So seeing Goliath, seeing Goliath the giant. So he wasn't really afraid, because he knew that if he can achieve Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Can hear you, sir.
All
Yeah.
right, so I lost connection, so that's why.
Yes,
All
we
right,
can.
lost connection. Apology. Okay, so like I said, we'll break them down into tasks, and you'll be amazed. Goal settings has really helped me a lot. To be sincere to you, it has really, really helped me a lot. And I still fight with myself because in some cases I struggle to hit 30% mark of the goals set. But the thing is that it hello, can you? So like I said, goal set has really helped me a lot. Now, but I want to tell you this, accomplishing your goal 100% is not the priority. So don't be scared. When you set goals and you could not accomplish it, that is not the priority. The priority in goal setting is you becoming a better version of you. It's you becoming a better version of you. And goal settings can help you achieve that. When you set goal, you go all out to accomplish it. You might not get it 100%, but if truly you pursue those goals, the sincere truth is that you can. So, like I said, it keeps you focused. It keeps you focused because by time, I won't be able to. Let me just quickly go through and see. Okay, uh, because your goal settings helps you prioritize your tasks because it's very, very important. Because of our time, I'm going to stop here. Now, I quickly want to chip in this for us. Uh, Even when setting your goals, like I said, you have to also reflect and evaluate your goals. Have your daily reflections on what you have. Okay, today, these are the things I'm supposed to do. Reflect on them. Have your daily reflection, why you could not do it or what have you done. Then, for every little success, please celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. That is one key area that you can use to motivate yourself. Don't wait for people to celebrate you. Exactly. Celebrate yourself. If you're a team, celebrate with your team. So that because there is a force when you are full with praise, when you are full with appreciation, no matter how small it is. Now, Mommy Z used this strategy of appreciation. Even when even when they presented 200 naira to her from different sources, some people 1,000, some people 2,000, some people 5,000. She keeps appreciating. She keeps appreciating. She keeps appreciating those that send her that money. And when Twitter saw this stuff, people in Twitter, they started bombarding her. Everybody started making donations for her until the money becomes over 10 million naira. So, any little success you have, celebrate yourself, appreciate yourself. Your systems work to achieve more for you. Time will not permit us. We're going to stop here. And like I said, for those of us that are in the VIP sections in the platform, we already have. When you are through with your training module, with your course, that is the goal setting course, there are some tasks you need to take, there are some tasks you need to do, and there are some quiz you need to have. Now, I told us that for this year, what we have done this year is for the VIPs, the one-star landlord people, you have at least, there's a 10,000 points for you that you are going to accumulate this year for undergoing those trainings. So that means that point will be added to your existing point. It's very important. But that is not all. Your primary goal is to learn and utilize and put these things into use, because the more you put them into use, the more successful you become. It might be so difficult at the beginning. It might be so challenging, but I can tell you, 10 years to come, 10 years from now, your life will never remain the same. People that succeed in business today are not the people that gave up. They are the people that decided not to give up. Come rain, come shine, no matter how difficult this thing is going to be, I have to keep on running as long as I have life in me. Are we together? So we are going to stop here. Now, those people that are okay, any question, let me just enable for question. Do we have any people that are joining us for the very first time? Okay, Omiyedo, let's hear you. Do you have any people that are joining us for the very first time? If you are joining for the very first time today, let me see. You can raise up your hand. Just raise up your hand. Omiyo, let's hear you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. I just want to know that the quiz you're talking about, is it the quiz within the training section of the Setting Freedom Goal? Is that the quiz you're talking about? The quiz you're talking about, is it the quiz you're talking about? The quiz.
Okay.
Yeah. I said, is it the quiz within the setting of goals you're talking about? Because I
within
did
the setting of
Setting Freedom Goal.
Okay, yeah, there's a quiz there. You attend that one. There are more that you be given. That's not the only one. Oh. There are more that will not enable.
Okay.
Yes, the one that is there is just one.
Can you hear me, sir?
We have only one there. There's just one there.
Yeah. That is what I'm trying to say. That it's only one quiz I saw there.
Yes, that one too is part of it. That is also part of it. So you need to attempt it. So there's a task that you also be given.
I've done that already.
You've done it. Wow, congratulations.
Yeah,
so when the time
goes, taking the certification on it, I've downloaded the certification. I've completed the setting of the.
You completed the course. Congratulations, because we're going to request for that by the end of this month, because that course, to complete that course, you have automatic 1,000 points for yourself. You have automatic 1,000 points for yourself that will reflect in your account by the end of the month. Is that clear? So we have an automatic 1,000 points for yourself. And then if you've done that, because we are still going to request for it from you, certificates of completion. So that is what you use to claim your point accumulation in the system. Exactly. So do we have any new members in the house? You are joining us for the very first time. Can we see your hand up? You are joining for the first time. Okay, let me see. Please, where do we take the course? All right, somebody is asking question. Mind is the powerhouse of the body. Okay, mind is the powerhouse of the body. Okay. So, all right, so where do we take the course? Now, the course is on our platform, Pillarcom Academy. Now, but you can't have access to that course except you are a one-star landlord, five-star landlord, or a VIP member in the community. Okay, I think the person that's asking this question, I think your case is that you have not activated your account. So if you have, even if you have not activated your account, you might not have access to it. So you need to activate. And hello everyone, please drop your attendance. So they're already telling you guys to drop your attendance. If you have not dropped your attendance, please drop your attendance now. Okay, I can see somebody first timer. First timer, please, let's have your number, your email, your name. So Kiki, I'm going to throw the floor open. While Mr. Goody Goody prepares the table before us. Mr. Goody Goody, while Mr. Goody Goody prepares the table, I hope you are ready. Okay, Kiki, thank you very much. All right, so we would like to enable the mic for you. We want to know where you are connecting to us from, where you are reaching us from, your location, and who connected you to us, how you were able to join us in this training. So how you were able to join us in this training. We want to know who connected you to us and how you got to know about us. I mean to say, how you got to know about us. So let's hear you, Kiki. If you are there, you can unmute your mic. Let's hear you.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Kiki Nkiruka. So I'm reaching out from Ikorodu to be precise.
Wow. Wow, it's nice hearing your voice. How did you talk about us?
I came to know about you from Taiwo, the pillar himself. So we're classmates and I've always gotten notifications, but no time to join it.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, our wonderful Kinky. It's nice meeting you. It's nice connecting to you. Like I said, thank you very much. So we are glad to have you here in our midst, and we hope to see more of you on this platform in the real estate community, where landlords are made and entrepreneurs are raised. I keep telling people, no matter the kind of business you are doing, taking a peep into real estate, it's never going to be wrong, because it's a source of income that can also build wealth for you. In some cases, it builds an everlasting wealth for you. I've tested it, I know it, and I know that real estate is one business that is so real, and they gave it its name, real estate. So let us know, Mr. Goody Goody, if you are ready for us, so that we can connect with you. All right, Olaniposi, let's hear you. You have a question? Olaniposi, you have something to say?
Hello.
Olaniposi.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, actually, I didn't have a question. I wanted to raise my hand. I'm also a first timer.
Oh, wonderful! Please, anybody, anywhere you have, please let's give Olaniposi a round of applause. So you provide a round of applause emoji, and let's also give the Kinky a round of applause emoji. So it's nice meeting you. Okay, so let's hear you. Where are you connecting from? Where's your location? And how did you got to know about us? Oh, thank you very much, Mrs.
Olayemi told me about.
You said what?
I said Olayemi referred me and he explained a lot to me. That's why I'm so happy to join. Olayemi Akinpelu.
Okay, Olayemi Akinpelu. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Olayemi Akinpelu, are you there with us? Let's hear you. Let's see. Are you here? If you are there with us, let's see your hand up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
We are glad to have you connect somebody with us. So that means you are the one that won our airtime for today. So you won our airtime for today. So we have a 1,000 naira airtime for you. So please, Mr. Goody Goody is going to make the provision for you. Exactly. So we reserve that for today's training.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So you can liaise with him. He knows how to load your contact. So thank you very much for connecting. Mr. Olaniposi, after you've dropped your contact, we're going to have a session with you and with Kiki at the end of this training. later today or at a convenience, we're going to have a session with you so that you're also going to know more about the program and how you too can benefit from this wonderful juicy program. Exactly. So, Mr. Goody, are you ready for us? Are you ready for us, Mr. Goody?
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Please, due to the technical issues, I couldn't come online. Please, drop your attendance now. Please, everyone, please drop your attendance.
Okay. They should drop the attendance.
Yes, everybody.
Okay, please let's try and listen to him. I think he's having a technical issue over there. Let's try and.
Oh, do you hear me, please? Let everybody in the house please drop your attendance now.
Let's drop our attendance. And if you are joining for the very first time, please include newcomer. Just put newcomer to your home so that they will know that you are new in our midst. Please, so that you can keep track with that. I guess it's having a technical issue over there. So okay, I think definitely is still going to do the collation. So while I just quickly wrap up my own session. Now I quickly want to put, if you are a VIP member, there's an improvement on our platform. Every week you will get your points, you get your VIP points in your dashboard. Just log into your dashboard, account, log into your account and mean to say, then go to the dashboard. At the dashboard, just scroll down. You're going to see the VIP section to your right. You are going to see your point. If you are using your system, you see it to the right. If you are using your phone, it's at the bottom. And I think the one we have there now is for week 1 and week 2. Week 1 is last week, and week 2 is this week. So hopefully in this new year, we don't want to miss any week for that point dissemination. So that is why we have point 1, week 1, week 2. The January week 1, the January week 2. So all you just do, just copy the code, put it on your platform. Then I tell you this, Mr. For those of us that have also invited new members to the community, you need make sure that you sign them up to your referral link, because there's a free point again that the system is going to give to you for doing that. And once the person upgrades the account again, you get additional points to your credit, because we want to celebrate enough manager in this new year. So that is why we are doing all this. Then I quickly tell you again, it's not just about you coming for training. You need to put those skills out there through the sales of properties or digital skills. We'll teach you to implement digital skills. We'll teach you to sell property. We already have a template for those of us that are promoting properties. The template, you can even get up to 2 million points. Some get 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000, 200,000 points. So you can get up to 2 million points for selling properties. And that is how massive it is. In fact, as I'm talking to you now, we are almost done with a project that we're working on at Lekki Axis. It's house, and selling one of these property alone can make you a manager. Selling one can make you a manager in the community. So you can see that means over 500,000 points is already allocated for that particular property. And somebody can generate a massive revenue of over 10 million naira. In fact, even if it takes you 6 months to use your marketing strategy to promote such property and you hit your target, you're better off. That is why at times when you set goals, the pains might be so painful at the beginning that you set goals, you have to endure. But at the end of it, the journey is always very sweet, because when you endure, they say weeping may endure for a night. What happens? Joy comes in the morning. Are we together? So weeping may endure the night. Good afternoon. Joy comes in the morning. Are we together? So it's very so go to the account and locate that. You will get it, then make use of it Then on our VIP section again, we'll be dropping some information there for you so that we can start utilizing it. We have information that we'll be dropping in the VIP chat group based on what you've learned. There are quizzes that you're going to take because it's those tasks. If you don't do those tasks, if you don't do those quizzes, you will not get the 1,000 points for this month's training. Are we together? You won't get it. So we have Mr. Goody, let us know once you are ready. So you won't get it. Now, the other aspect again that we need to take note of is apart from the tax that was supposed to do, the tax that we're supposed to do, we last week with the VIP section. Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Can hear you, sir.
Hello.
We can hear you, sir.
We can hear you.
Okay. So I want to show that you guys can hear me. Okay. I want to be sure that you guys can hear me. All right. So another areas that we're also pushing is you implementing those informations that you already have. Now we're supposed to kick off for this month's real estate meetings, but we are postponing it for next that is on the 31st, on the 24th. On the 24th of this month. 24th is the fourth Wednesday. We normally have it second and fourth Wednesday for our cooperative meetings. Our purpose of cooperative meeting is to help us build the saving culture. Is to help us build the saving cultures and to help members also share out of real estate profit at the end of during the AGM meetings. But that meetings, the cooperative meetings, will always come up immediately after our training. After this training, we will close up the chat and open up another chat Zoom meetings where we can always have a cooperative meeting. So for those that want to be part of that cooperative meeting, like we said, you can signify so that we can add you in the cooperative WhatsApp group. I have a separate WhatsApp group for that. We can add you there so that you can also be part of the cooperative meeting. So the purpose is to help us put funds together to achieve a greater project. So that's the purpose of that. And like I said, in the community, it is not, it's the responsibility of everybody. So when your money is there, then you have a say over it. When your money is there, you have a say over it. It's a different project entirely. So everybody have a say over it because we are all, that's our commonwealth. That is what our commonwealth. And that is why we achieve great goals together. So you can make plans and say, you know what, this year, this is what I want to achieve. This is X, Y, Z that I want to achieve. Then you make plans towards it and you work towards it, because when goals are set and there's no work towards it, then that goal is bound to fail. Exactly. So we've postponed that for next week, Thursday. And next 24th of this month, that's what we're having our next cooperative meeting. So, but if you are interested, you can indicate, you can just send me a private chat on WhatsApp. If you already have my WhatsApp number, if you don't have my WhatsApp number, you can just give me a private chat on the chat box. I will send you my WhatsApp number so that they can add you to the cooperative meeting. Exactly. All right. So, Mr. Goody, we are still waiting for you so that you can.
I'm not yet ready. I'm not yet ready.
Okay.
I'm not done.
So it's you that we are waiting for so that we can close our meetings for today. I have a lot of things. My time is already up and I'm already scheduled for another training. And I have to leave as quick as possible. Are we together? So please, let's just give him a few minutes while he sorts out himself. Then please, there are some people that have attained the role of VI in this community. You were expected to go for shopping. You were expected to go for shopping, and shopping bonuses were supposed to be sent into your account, but unfortunately, you have not added your account details in your wallet. Could there be any reason that? Do you have anybody in the house like that is due for shopping?
Yes, we do. Gloria.
Yeah, but it's like okay, is that Gloria?
Yes, Gloria.
Okay, your username is not on your. Sorry, your bank details is not. You did not update your profile. You did not update your profile. If you don't update your profile, it will be difficult for the company to fund that wallet. So you need to update your profile so that the wallet can be funded for you. All right. So we have Folorunsho. Okay. I guess you have not upgraded your. Have you? He said hello. He said what?
Hello. Can you repeat yourself?
On mute my.
Okay. Have you updated it now? It's
yes,
unmuted
I
now.
have.
I can hear you. Yes.
I have upgraded
So what
my
challenge?
account.
Have you added your bank details in it?
I will check it, sir. I'll confirm to check it.
Okay, please.
I wanted to take my battery is already on 2%. I need to go off any moment from now. So please, I don't have just the comment in the chat box.
Okay.
Okay, hello. Mr. Pila.
I am too.
Okay, can I start my?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Mr.
Good afternoon, sir. Mr. Goody.
Yeah, Goody is here. It's nice to see your face. Sorry, please give me a few minutes. I'm looking for. Okay, last week we had a draw, and I couldn't pick the gift for the winner. Let me just quickly. Okay, let me share my screen, please. Okay, I believe everyone can see my screen now. I believe you can see my screen, please. Hello?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I want to pick the gift for last week. And I have 5 gifts here. Let me reshuffle it. So that I believe I can pick the gift now. Okay, let me pick the gift for last week. Okay. Okay, Mrs. Idowu, hello. Is this Mrs. Idowu there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, this is what you win. What you won last week. This is the last week.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Mr. Goody.
Yeah, this is what you won last week. Now let me remove it and then so that for this week we have 4 items. Let's say which one somebody's going home with. Can I roll? Let me roll. Okay, yeah, this is what today's winner is taking home. I believe you can see. I believe you can see. Hello.
Hi, we can see it.
Okay, this is what the winner is going home with. Because of it, wants to know the lucky winner for today. Let's go with the lucky winner for today. Okay, as usual, please check your name if your name is not there. And if a name appears twice, please indicate and let us know. If a name appears twice, please indicate and let us know. Please, let's check. I have offline people that they are here. If your name appears twice, please indicate. And if your name is not there, please indicate now before we go. Are we good to go? Are we good to go?
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Goody.
Yes.
I did not see my name. Oh, Justina Asemota, I did not see my name.
Justina Asemota, this is your name.
Where is it?
Your name is there.
Okay, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Okay, who is it?
Olayemi Akipele is not there.
Olayemi. I'm coming. Olayemi. I think I have done it.
Yes, it's not there.
Okay, who has the name? Which name again? I believe I'm good to go, right?
Somebody is saying you should. Hello, Mr. Goody.
Yes.
Somebody is telling you to remove Daramola something that is the same as Daramola Ikundayo. There's a chat there.
Okay, let me check. Okay. Daramola and then. Okay. I should remove one. Okay, let me check my chat, please. Okay. Okay. I believe I'm good to go, right? I believe I'm good to go. Can I roll now? Okay,
yes, sir.
Let's roll. And again, Mr. Pillar. Mr. Pillar. Is Mr. Pillar there? Mr. Pillar. Okay, let's roll now. Let's see.
Oh, I'm with you. You said what? I'm with you.
Please, Mr. Pillar, please, you need to call me immediately after the program, please.
Okay.
Somebody wants to talk to you. He's here. He wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let me roll now. Let's see. Today's first 2024. Let's see the second winner in 2024. Who is going on with our food chain? Is it online or offline, people? Let's see. And the winner is Sarah. Sarah is the winner. Is Sarah there? Sarah, are you there? Sarah, are you there?
Going.
Sarah, are you there? Sarah, are you there? Sarah, are you there? 1 to 4. 1.
Please going.
3. 3.5. 3/4. 4. Sarah gone. Let me remove it. Let me remove Sarah. Okay. Let's look for another lucky winner. And Sarah is online, oh, but she's not listening to our program. She's online. I can see her. She's online. Just that. Probably. Okay, let's go for the next one. Who is going to be our lucky winner? Who is going home with this beautiful gift? Let's see. And the winner is... Oluwatope Joseph, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Okay. Hello, my people. Oluwatope is the winner. Is from offline. Is from offline. Because of it, Oluwatope is going home with this, our gift. The online one, but she is not available. And the offline people picked the gift. Mr. Joseph, can you come? Let's let the people see your face. Okay, this is Mr. Joseph, and he is the winner for today. He's going up with our food chain. Congratulations.
Thank you. I thank the company of Blackhawk. God will continue to strengthen them in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bila. I can hand over to you now.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, while we round up our training for today, so we'll be dropping the chat, we'll be dropping the point code for this week. Then we'll also be dropping our quiz for the week. This January has 5 weeks. So our quiz for the week is focused on goal settings and planning. So we'll be dropping that quiz. I think we're going to drop 2 quiz this week. So if you attempt it and you got it right, each of those quiz are 10 points. So if you got it right, if you get it right, it's 10 points you get from it. So I'm dropping the quiz today. So you can attempt it. That's the way we normally collate our records. So we're going to collect it. Please, anything after what's it called? Once it's 12 o'clock Saturday, 12 noon Saturday, we won't collect anyone again. 12 noon Saturday, we're not going to collect it again. So drop your answer on the group chat. If you're not on our group chat yet, let us know so that they can have you to that group chat. Or probably if you are in other group chats where they can also send you the information, you might not really bother yourself much. Your hotline will get in touch with you. Please, but the most important thing is attend the quiz. The quiz is another medium for you to accumulate points for yourself. So these are free quiz. These are free where you can get free points. Every other point, you need to work for it, like selling of property, promotion of properties, referring others, and also organizing your own training. So we also encourage, I've dropped the points on the chat box now. I've drawn the points code on the chat box. So I've dropped that on the chat box. So you can copy that and make use of it. If you are joining us for the very first time and you don't know how to use it, please, if somebody has invited you to this platform, ask the person, they will send you video on how you can use this code. It is this code when I say so. To you, it is code, but to us, it's money because it's the accumulation of the code that you can use to get gift items and some wonderful reward in the community, in the Pillarcom community. So let us know if you cannot use it. Chat to the whoever introduced to this platform, and if you can use it, please just go and load it and make use of it. Then the quiz will be dropped today. Attempt it, and we'll collect again and apportion points to those that were able to attempt that quiz. Exactly. So you can go to our website for the new members. We share with you our opportunities, how you can benefit from our real estate program, and how our partners, again, you also know some of our partners that you can also leverage on to make some money for yourself in the real estate sector. Exactly. So I'm going to drop the curtain here today, and I'll be saying a very big thank you to every one of you that are participating, that participated in today's training. Our training is every Wednesday, so we look forward to seeing you again next week, Wednesday. And for next week again, we also have a special gift, which I'm not going to announce, for somebody that will invite somebody to be part of this community by next week, Wednesday. So we look forward to seeing you again next week, Wednesday. Thank you very much. It's nice having you guys around. So somebody said, what is our website address? Our website is www.pillarcom.net. So I'm just sending it to you now. You can read everything about the community on the website, www.pillarcom.net. So I hope I sent it to you, or probably I sent it to someone else. Oh, okay. So the website is www.pillarcom.net. So we'll stop here for today. See you again next week, Wednesday, where we'll be having the same interactive section. We're going to continue with that. And for those of you that are due for shopping, please go and update your account details on your platform, that you can share your testimonies on the platform and get the point that is accurate to it again. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.